If you're in search of creativity and inspiration, that and so much more is waiting for you right here. Welcome to MacDowell, a peaceful sanctuary for creative artists of all disciplines to have time for themselves, for their art, for the community of fellow artists, and for the good of us all. Composers, filmmakers, writers, visual artists, playwrights, architects, artists. But once a year, for one day only, the MacDowell Artists Residency opens its doors, polishes the woodwork, raises its windows, and invites folks to stop by, enjoy the day, and take a look at what artists can do when they've got time and space to create. This year is different because you're invited to join us. Despite the challenge of a global health crisis, the human condition endures, creation continues, along with hope for a brighter tomorrow. We're celebrating that happy fact today at MacDowell, and we're glad you can be here. Today, you'll meet this year's recipient of the prestigious Edward MacDowell Medal for her outstanding contribution to American culture and the arts. Singer, songwriter, and author Rosanne Cash.
All because I'm thankful for what we don't understand. The undiscovered country and every woman, every man.
Tradition has it that notable speakers deliver remarks about the MacDowell Award recipient. This year's a little different. In fact, it's quite special. Guests include author, medalist presentation speaker, and host of NPR's acclaimed Studio 360, Kurt Anderson. Author, visual artist, and Madam Chairman of the Board of MacDowell, Nell Painter. And Pulitzer Prize-nominated poet and author Cheryl Savageau. Plus, a performance from Grammy Award winner Emmylou Harris. Rosanne will also visit with MacDowell Fellows, who will share their latest works, and she'll sit down for an exclusive one-on-one conversation with renowned New Yorker cartoonist Roz Chast. 125 years ago, American composer Edward MacDowell came here to the quiet of the New Hampshire woods to compose his memorable music. And by doing so, he accomplished what every artist did back then, what they still do now, and what they'll always do in the future: create.
I knew I wanted to be a writer, but I thought it would be in a little room by myself, where I could keep my anonymity and have quiet and just send it out into the world. I didn't think about being a performer.
When did you sort of realize that you were going to go in that direction?
I was in Germany. I had been writing songs and made demos of my songs and thought that other people would record them. And then I was at the Lee Strasberg Institute, actually. I was just, for 3 months because I was interested. And after 3 months, I thought, I don't want this life at all. I do not want to be an actor. This is the worst job anybody could have. And so I went to Germany over Christmas break, and my friend was in the music business. She worked for Areola Records. And I went to a Christmas party with her, and she was introducing me around, and everybody was drunk, and she told the head of the label, "Oh, she writes great songs." And he must have been drunk because he said, "Oh, send them to me, we'll make a record." So I sent them to him, and he said, "Yes, we want to sign you, make a record." And then I went to bed for 3 days because I knew what would happen. You couldn't just make records and stay in your private room.